In this installment, we're going to be going over the NBA playoff bet slate for Sunday, May 12th. Let's get into it. Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Chef D, and I'm here to bring you the winning ingredients for our Sunday, May 12th NBA playoff bet slate. Before we deep dive into this, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Make sure you follow me on Instagram and Twitter at MetsNetsJetsD. Don't forget about that TikTok at Chef_D91, and don't forget about that Patreon. Want to say shout out to all the mothers. Happy Mother's Day on a very, very special day, guys. Take care of your mothers, love them, cherish them. Now, we are at the home page of the YouTube channel, currently at 5,000 subscribers. You guys finally came through, and we are halfway to our main goal at 10K. So I continue to implore you guys to like, comment, and subscribe. If you already subscribed, keep commenting. It helps so much with the YouTube algorithm. If you're not subscribed right now, I don't know why not, guys. You need to join the YouTube community and Patreon community that we're building right now. Yesterday's picks, I was not able to do a video, so I implored you guys. I posted a little caption there to come to the Patreon if you wanted the premium plays. My main plays was Mavericks money line. That was a tier 1, and the Celtics -7. All right, so that would have been the plays in the video, and those two plays came through. Mavericks handled business and the Celtics handled business. All right, so if you want to get in the community, if you want the premium plays, you sign up for that Patreon link provided down below. All right, first game up, we have the New York Knicks going against the Indiana Pacers here. This is game 4 in Indiana. Looking at the current odds, -225 on the money line for the Pacers, with the comeback of the Knicks at a +180, the point spread at a 5.5, and the total at 218.5. All right, for the public bet percentage, 82% of the bets on the Pacers money line, but 51% of the money is coming in on the Knicks. So that's very similar to what we saw in that last game, in game 3. Well, we'll talk about that very soon. But point spread right now, 75% of the bets, 76% of the money on the 5.5. Okay, for the Knicks to cover. For the total, 95% of the bets, 96% of the money on the over 218.5. All right, for the injury report, OG Anunoby will be out for this game. That's going to give more minutes to Alec Burks. So he'll be coming off the bench, and he can definitely score. He's a very good three-point shooter as well. For the Pacers, we're waiting on news for Tyrese Haliburton. I imagine he plays. And Aaron Naismith, he's popped up on the injury report now with a shoulder issue. He's questionable. Both of these guys are questionable. Haliburton and Naismith, both of them are probably going to play. All right, just letting you know, they just popped up on the injury report. So in game 3, we played it correctly. We saw that line movement. It was fishy, and we took the points of 7.5. That was too many points. The Knicks covered that, and they almost won that game. They took it all the way down deep in the fourth quarter, where the Pacers finally pulled away in the last 2 minutes. But we'll get a similar situation here. Same line. The Sharps are not falling for this, okay? I think the Knicks can get this win, but we're going to be safe and take the 5.5 points, all right? We're going to be with the +5.5 here. There's going to be a very tightly contested game, back and forth between the Knicks and the Pacers. The Pacers' issue is they do not have a closer, all right? Haliburton would have to step up. Siakam would have to step up. One of those two guys, they've been very inconsistent in this series, and that's the issue with the Pacers, and the fact that they do not play any defense, all right? So love the Knicks +5.5. Take the +5. That's just, even if Anunoby is out, this team, like the Knicks team, doesn't matter. They play hard. You know that they each and every game they show up. All right. If it's Jalen Brunson out, then you should be concerned. If not, he's in. We're rocking with the Knicks and the points here. The over/under is the tough part. The first 2 games went over, and now they're in Indiana, and that total went under. So if the Knicks play a little bit tougher defense, I do expect a little bit of back and forth. I don't know if they let the Pacers get so many fast break points. I'm going to lean towards the under 218. That's not my favorite play here. The favorite play is that +5.5. Last but not least, we have the Denver Nuggets going up against the Minnesota Timberwolves here. Looking at the current odds, -150 on the money line for the home team. Timberwolves come back with the Denver Nuggets with a +125. The point spread at a 2.5, and the total points at a 204.5. For the public bet percentage, very similar movement that we saw in that Knicks and Pacers game. 73% of the bets on Minnesota, but 53% of the money on the Denver Nuggets here. Sharps on the Denver Nuggets money line, okay? Point spread, 60% of the bets and 56% of the money on the Timberwolves to cover that spread. And for the total, 204.5, 92% of the bets on the over and 91% of the money on the over. All right. For the injury report here, Jamal Murray, Reggie Jackson, both of those guys are currently questionable. Both of those guys should play. All right. That's why you guys stay up to date with the news. I provide that link down below for RotoWire, so you guys can definitely check in on that when it gets closer to tip off, so you have understanding who's in and who is out. All right. Timberwolves side for injury report, no issues at all. All right. So they came out. It was game 3. Denver, desperate situation. They had to win the game. Jamal Murray showed up. He scored 24 points, played phenomenally, and they controlled the Minnesota Timberwolves handily. So what do we see in game 4? Obviously, they're going to have to make some adjustments. Rudy Gobert can't be a total no-show. You can't have 4 points and 6 rebounds. That can't happen at all. The line movement is telling me to take the Denver Nuggets here, but I think the Timberwolves are going to show up. Anthony Edwards is going to show up. I'm going to lean towards the money line of the Timberwolves, but my favorite play in this particular game is going to be the over 204.5. I think they barely creep over it, but they do get over that 204.5. If you can get a lower number, then fine. I think that's the best bet here between these two teams. I don't see a blowout either way. I see both of these teams scoring, so that's why I lean towards the over. I think that's the safest play for me, because picking a winner in this one is really, really tough. I would imagine the Nuggets tied up, but that killer instinct I've seen from Anthony Edwards and this Minnesota team, I think they get one at home, okay? But my favorite play is going to be the 204.5. All right, so thank you guys for tuning in. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Make sure you follow me on Instagram and Twitter at MetsNetJetsD. If you have any suggestions down below, let me know in that comment section. All right, if you agree, if you disagree, if there are any props you want to talk about, pop up in that comment section down below. And I'll be back with another video very soon, all right? Peace out.